Hello, YouTube. Happy Sunday. You know, when I find out information or new things, I like to share it, right? So I wanted to make a public service announcement that Uber ain't shit, right? You heard it loud and clear. And I'm gonna explain why. So my son had got into an accident at school. As a result, his ankle bothers him, so he can't really walk like that. So today we took an x-ray and the doctor's office is in downtown Brooklyn because I think I told y'all I don't go to the hood no more. So we go downtown Brooklyn, and I decided to take him with me because I was going, and I was like, I'm gonna take him too because I got tired of Advantage Care too, right? Because he was going to the doctor by us, 101 Pennsylvania Avenue. And then I was going to BMS, Brownsville Medical Services, and they both was horrible. So I went back to where I used to go, Institute of Family Health, right? 300 Catamount Plaza. The x-ray was Mount Sinai, which they share a building. But Uber wanted $54. I repeat that. They wanted $54. I actually paid $63 on Friday for my father and my son to come back home. He dropped him off home or whatever. And then my father, he went back home. But he took my son to the doctor or whatever. And I called 2355,000. So to all my Brooklyn people, if you live in the East New York or Brownsville area, really more so East New York because that's by my parents on Euclid Avenue, that cab service, they've been in existence since the 90s, since I was a kid. So we always use that cab to get to church, whatever, work, whatever. And naturally, I stopped using it once I moved over here. I never really used a cab. Like, even when I was late for work, I just was never really a cab person. And then, like, I don't know if y'all remember, like, a lot of girls was getting raped and stuff, 2010 and 11. So when I started clubbing, me and my homegirls, we would just take the train home and or we would get a ride home. We didn't rely on cabs. And then, like, I really didn't start taking Uber until 2017. That's when my ex had put me on, and also a hotel clerk. He had put me on when me and my son was on vacation. And he was like, you should download Uber XYZ. So back in 2017, it used to be cheap. But now it's so dang expensive. Like, why y'all charging $54? Because those of y'all who's from Brooklyn, Brownsville to downtown Brooklyn, as far as miles, is not far. Like, by train, you get there in literally 20 to 25 minutes, right? Not including the wait time or the walk time, but it's literally not far, right? So the fact that they want to charge $63 on a Friday and then today is $54 is abuse. 2355,000, guess what they charged us? $27. You cannot beat that. $27. You cannot beat that. So I actually uninstalled my Uber. I'm never using Uber again. And I've been through a lot with Uber, like a relationship. Like, like they get on my damn nerves. Like, even through the pandemic, they charged me $60 to come from Brownsville to Greenpoint. Now, those of y'all that's from Brooklyn, you know that Greenpoint is on a G line and it's very close. Like, it would take me like a half an hour to get to work. The L to the G, 1, 2, 3, like that. And that's when I was working in the city MD. And one particular day I was running late. So I decided to take a Uber, which took longer than the train. So I was even later than expected. And they charged $60. And when I reported it, they was like, oh, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Like, I don't live in Queens. I live right in Brooklyn. So for y'all to charge so much, it's not even like I'm going to Kingsborough or something. I'm going to Greenpoint. So it was just crazy that I'll never forget they charged $60. And just in general, it's always something with Uber. Like, my son lost his AirPods. The guy didn't even call me back to say, oh, I'm sorry about your loss, your AirPods, whatever, nothing. No type of customer service. They don't even call you to let you know that they're late. It just be stuck at 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. And with 235-5000, if they running late, they'll call you. They always call, and I like it. So I'm like, I'm going back to my roots. 718-235-5000, and it's the same way. You call them, they say, hold on. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes, you know? And they're accurate with the time. They'll never say, if it's not 5 minutes, they'll never say 5 minutes. Like, they're always accurate with the time. And then if they running late, they call you. That's what I like, and I fell right back in love with it. I said, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm just making a public service announcement. Those of y'all that live in other areas, check your local cab services, and Uber needs to be buried. Let's bury Uber, because let's boycott Uber for real, on a serious note. Because there's no way in heaven, hell, or earth that y'all should be charging people $54 from downtown to Brownsville. Absolutely not. I don't care if it is a Sunday. And then 235-5000 is charging $27. That's a no-brainer. I'm going with them. I will never use Uber again. It's just now I have to change my habits with have some cash on me just in case I gotta take a cab. So I have to get used to cash again. And yeah, I never really carried cash in my adult life. So this is something new for me. But just when I get paid, try to take out some money for a cab, because I just never know when I need a cab. And just, yeah, that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Because, and then I'm gonna find out if they take debit card, because they might, you know, they might. Because when they came to pick us up, it looked like an Uber, but it wasn't, you know. So that's my public service announcement. Support your local cab service, because Uber, it ain't it. Uber ain't shit. And those are my thoughts.